this is broken. We opened up the air filter, and the air filter is fine. So it's not a big thing, just it's kind of annoying, I guess, to me at least. Anyways, and another thing. So we had done a cylinder bore scope inspection of cylinder 1. We do see some light scarring on these cylinder walls. Until the cylinder head comes off, we won't know how bad that scarring is, but I will say that that most likely means that this was getting fuel. It was not getting enough air. The spark wasn't doing enough. It washed out the cylinders, or it washed out the cylinder singular, and it may have caused more damage than just having the DOD lifter go out. These can go very bad very quick, but hopefully this wasn't run long enough to cause that issue. And the only other thing is, I love induction heaters. This has nothing to do with the diagnosis of the vehicle, but I am going to forget about it because it's not super important, so we're just adding it into this as a tack to the video. Anyways, I love induction heaters. They're amazing. They're one of the single greatest things for getting off broken studs, especially exhaust. And I had convinced my father to purchase one. And he gets it, and he tries it, and he goes, this thing sucks. Because it doesn't work. He figured that out pretty quick, but he was still pretty annoyed with it. So he contacted the company and said, hey, what the heck? And they went and said, we're so sorry, here's your money back. And he went and bought a different brand because, fool me once, I won't get fooled again. But he sent me the one that he had that was broken. And he said, if you can fix it, it's yours. Or just throw it in the trash, whatever. But I'm sure it's not anything that big. It's probably the MOSFET from what he was reading. But what I found out was it had I think it was a capacitor, or I want to say it's a capacitor. I don't know what it would be called, but it came disconnected from the circuit board. I fixed the circuit board. And as I'm sure you can see by the condition of my ratchet, which used to be straight, I now have a bent handle ratchet. Look how awesome this is. Look at that. It's a bent handle. That induction heater gets so hot, about 30 seconds on the center of that handle right there. Got it hot enough that I was able to just grab it and smack it just a few times with the hammer, and it just bent like perfectly. Like, look at that. Wow. So yeah. Something cool, has nothing to do with the vehicle, but I did want to mention the washed out cylinders, so that is something that we're looking out for on this engine, knowing that that DOD lifter was not working properly. Thanks so much for joining us. This is Nomad Mobile Maintenance and Repair.